Hay season is approaching very fast. Pretty much what we have left to do is get these 3 pieces of equipment ready. The rake is pretty much ready where it goes. Now this is my old rake. This is not the one we picked up from the neighbor. That one's still out back. And I'm sure that one is totally fine too. We do have to kind of go in the gearbox there and take care of that. Tedder's missing some teeth. I think that's all that needs. I do want to hook it up to a tractor and make sure that everything's good with it. And then obviously we still have yet to do anything with the Haybine. I am going to bring the tractor around and hook the hydraulic hose up to that, because there is water in the high tran fluid in the tractor. You can hear it, you can see it, because it leaks a little bit. So I'm battling myself, because I really hate to, you know, put that to the Haybine, and then, you know, that ends up mixing later if it stays in there. I don't know, but I know we got to change the hose anyway, so it really shouldn't matter. Well, I managed to get it in. Wasn't easy, but we got it. I'm nervous. I cannot believe that popped up. Wow. Now, while that is like that, we need to pop this pin out and put it where it belongs, in the up position, like that. And now that this is up, I can see you literally have to pull this whole thing. Well, maybe not, but you have to pop that pin out, and judging by the way it looks, it's really catching. So this is going to be a task. The only thing is, that hydraulic line did not blow out, and that's got pressure on it right now. So quite honestly, we probably could run it the way it is, because it's not leaking anywhere that I see. But I really would prefer to change it. I don't know. That's something I'm gonna have to decide. That's what I was talking about. That is real milky looking. Now that we have it lowered, this thing spins free. So you can easily pull these pins, or pull one of them, pull that out, rotate this around, and pull that whole hydraulic line out. While I have the tractor out, I might as well just make sure that everything's good with this. Well, that PTO shaft's gonna need some work. I thought it'd be easy, but it's not. So in the meantime, I think what I'm gonna do is try and pop this out. Yeah, that looks rough in there. It was definitely easier getting that thing out once everything was lifted up. And the only other thing I gotta do, I believe, because I think the teeth are in good enough shape, but I need to pop this off. I really hate to pop the whole thing, but at the same time, this thing sat for like 6 years, at least, at minimum. So I really think it'd be best to pop all the bolts out, just look at all the gears and everything in there, and just make sure there's nothing completely wrong, because that's the last thing we want to do is, you know, skip on checking that, throw new fluid in there. I mean, everything sounded smooth, but if there's a lot of gunk and stuff in there and a lot of buildup and it's like tarry type stuff, then we don't want to let that in there. We want to clean that all up. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm impressed with how that looks. That looks really good for sitting that long. So I think we'll spray that out. We'll clean that out, clean some of that junk, but these gears and everything look really good. Well, I started getting the gasket off of here that was on here, which looked like some sort of silicone type stuff before. So that's what we're gonna have to do again, probably like a Permatex or RTV silicone, something like that. So I gotta continue getting that cleaned up. And also I do remember we have to JB weld those cracks and the spots that are delaminating in the rollers. So there's a couple things we got to do yet for this thing, but you know, we got a lot accomplished today alone. So this thing will be ready before you know it. And then obviously we got the tedder, and the rake needs minimal, just kind of greased and gone over, but everything's going to need that. So the next thing on the list will be this, and we may kind of intertwine all this, but we're getting somewhere. So hopefully it continues to go smoothly like that. No guarantees, never works out that way. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. That's gonna do it for me. Have a great day. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.